Hi, Arndt with Central Farm Service. It's February 26th. Wanted to give you a bit of an agronomy update today. We just got through our Central Advantage annual meeting. It was a great meeting, had a lot of good stuff there, and I just want to share a couple things we talked about in that meeting. And I think one of the biggest things was, as we look through all this data, it takes a long time to get through it all. And one thing that's consistently showing up is this new class of fungicides. There's a lot of, I don't know, there's probably 3-4 new fungicides out there really showing a difference over what we've been doing in past history. So as for an example, like on soybeans, let's say we go 50 bushel without any fungicide, put a good quality fungicide on, we're picking up anywhere from 5 to 7 bushels. And these new class of fungicides, we're probably picking up another 3 or 4. So you're talking, a 10 bushel yield response on soybeans with a new class of fungicides. So you look at the cost, they're probably $3-4 an acre more, but definitely worth the price of admission there. These new fungicides are the real deal. I'm going to tell you one thing, we need to spray earlier though. We're seeing our best yield response from that R1 to R2, so right after that 4th of July to about the middle of July, you need to get these fungicides on. If we don't get them on by that point, then we start maybe looking at something different. Just, you're not going to get the effect that you should. Now, the new class of fungicides definitely last longer in the plant. They move up into new tissue better, and I really think that's where we're getting our response from. So that was one item. Another item we had was on corn fertility and potash levels. So we talk about our ABC zones all the time. I think we got our B and C zones pretty well dialed in. The biggest response we're seeing yet again is in those A zones. We're pushing those fertility levels up higher, our nitrogen higher, and we're getting a response to yield. So one of the big driving things we talked about in that meeting, one thing I really push, is you can't be afraid not to spread certain areas of the fields. Sometimes it's just not economical to put fertilizer across that whole field. My big thing is, I'm going to tell you this, and we're really stressing this, is allocate those nutrients to those A zones. So let's say you have a B and C zone that has sufficient fertility, or A zones, we want to push that fertility higher. Let's take some of those nutrients off the B and especially the C zone where they tend to be a bit higher. Put them in the A zone. We need a higher return investment off these fields, especially in these economic times. So anytime anyone would like to talk to any one of us, it'd be great. I'd like to share more information with you. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.